This is what I'm talking about. Well, that sucks. So I just want to add in here before I go much further. So part of what happened last night is we went down, not last night, Wednesday night, we went down for some wings, for some dinner, and we left, and the video will explain what happened. But I called for a tow company, and I inadvertently called this company that's a big scam. They say the tow truck will be there, and it never shows up, and so you cancel, then they got their money. They got your money. Anyway, so that's what happened, and then at some point, Kimmin got a taxi ride home about 2:30 or so, came back with a wagon, my wife's wagon, and then a little bit later we went home here, got some jacks, and a jack stand and a couple tools, and we started trying to do something to the car. So anyway, just wanted to add it in there, but man, what a long night and a long morning it was, so watch the video. All right, hopefully this will turn out. So you see the top of the threads there, they're rusty, they've been exposed to the weather for not sure how long. Flip it over. Those threads right there are kind of screwed right there anyway, and hardly any of that. Whoops, where'd the light go? Shoot. Hang on a second, I'm gonna turn this on. So hardly any of this was even holding on.
Grab that socket up there.
Yeah, anyway, that's why it came off. Alright, so it's almost 4:30, it's like 4:15 in the morning. So I got scammed by a let me turn this around. I got scammed by a tow company. I googled up a 24-hour towing and I found one, and I called the number, you know, blah blah blah, and paid them up front, and they'll be there, the truck will be there in about 35 minutes, you know, 45 minutes later, blah blah blah. A little later than that, maybe I called, and he'll be there soon, and it kept on going, and then he'll be there an hour 40 minutes, and then you know, I call back, I want the tow truck driver's number, and don't call us back for 20 to 40 minutes, and he'll be there anyway. Then finally one of them called me back, said, sorry, but he's been called on an emergency call, you'll have to wait till like early in the morning. I'm like, I want my money back. So they refunded, out of $370 something or 380 something, they refunded 73 or something like that. But I did some research, and the place is a total scam. Anyway, so the car still sits here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna wait a little bit till it's a little bit daylight, in about an hour. Try and jack the car up. We got a couple jacks. Jack it up. We're gonna try and get the ball joint stud, I guess you call it, up where it belongs, and then put the castle nut on it as far as we can, and then maybe we can drive it up onto the trailer in a little while today and this morning, and then trailer it home. So we'll see what we can do. It's gonna be tough because the A-arm is like laying flat right on the ground. So anyway, we got a couple jacks, we got one jack stand, some wheel chucks, we got the socket for the castle nut, and ratchet. So you know, we're just gonna wait till it's daylight, I guess, probably, and then jack it up. And the auto parts place is right here. We're sitting right next to it, and we were eating some wings right there, and we were parked basically right about where I am, facing another direction. We backed up, started going forward, and ka-gunk, like we hit a hole, and that tire's like shoved right up into the fender well. I don't think I screwed that up. I don't think I screwed the fender up. But anyway, we'll see what we can do. So I'm just glad it didn't do it when we were doing like anything at speed, even like 20 miles an hour. That would have screwed stuff up. And turn this around. So last year, me and my wife went to a car show at the fairgrounds, Good Guys, and we were on the highway doing 70 a couple times, and then but mainly about 55, 60, 65. If it would have come off at that point, you know, it would have been a bad deal. Who knows what would have, you know, how bad it would have went, but catastrophic. Yeah, we would have been wrecked bad, and who knows how bad it would have been. So anyway, so we're gonna try and fix this thing and give you guys an update later. All right, so we jacked it up right in the middle. That's picking the A-arm up, so that's a good sign. Probably need to jack it up some more and then be able to get a jack underneath that. You might be able to just lift it up. You know what? There's no way. The spring's in there. That's right. So we're gonna jack it up some more, and then get a jack underneath that.
Do you think it'll kick out? Can you see it under there?
I can't really tell from here.
Okay, well, how about if I put a jack stand underneath there?
Yeah, let's do that. And then we can put a jack under that other A-arm too.
Reposition it.
Just right. Yeah, now you know what? Put that jack underneath the A-arm.
Where's the A-arm? That thing over here on the right?
Yep.
You think this is... Yeah?
Yeah, let it down.
Okay.
There you go. Go out this way more. Right underneath the shot. There you go, right there.
Oh, right here?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. Hang on a second.
Yeah,
Whoop.
Okay.
Whoa.
Look at that. It's almost... Is the tire off the ground?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. All right. It slid on there. Let me see. Should I jack this up higher?
Well, hang on.
Wait,
So
I don't want to ruin this. Yeah. Let's see.
taking the wheel off to get better access to it.
I don't think that's going to go. I think it's only going to go up so high.
Yeah. So, but it's going through there, just not enough. Let's see here. Oh, lost my light. There, you can just see it. Almost all of my chair. You can just see it poking through there, son. As far as that jack's gonna go. Here, use your light to point right at the top there, will you? Yep, there we go. See, it's just barely through there. It's gotta go through there a lot more. All of that right there.
So, move your hand.
Yep.
Don't coming down.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm going to let it down a little bit.
Hang on, let me get out of the way.
Oh, it's come through.
What?
It's coming. It's popped up almost.
Really?
Yeah, almost. Let's see what's going on here. Here, let me take a look. Almost enough to probably tighten it up. See, it's sticking up. Sticking out. Let me put this nut on there. See if I can tighten it up.
It's got like half an inch to go almost still. Yeah, we can get it started.
Yeah, let me put.
Alright, he got the nut on there, so we're going to tighten it up. Maybe it'll cinch it up the rest of the way, we'll see. And it's 5 o'clock in the morning. We didn't have the right ratchet, unfortunately. Thought we did. He thought we did. He just grabbed one. So we're going to use this carefully.
Yeah, that's not gonna. That's,
Here, do this. Put the socket on it first.
wait a minute.
Put the socket on it first, and then put it in there. Kinman.
Yeah. This gonna work? All right, car, you gonna stay here, right?
What's up?
Just trying to.
Put your light down in there so I can see what I'm doing. There. So we had to move the jack around a little bit.
Zoom it in on that thing and see
Put
if the
that
threads
there.
are bad.
Yeah.
It's
We'll have to zoom in and look at it. Hang on. I'm gonna do a video of a video. Getting it?
Yeah, this nut, man, the threads inside this are shot, dude.
Yeah, I know. There's
Yeah,
some good
they're
thread
not-
on
no,
it, but
they're shot. You can't. There's nothing to start with. They're shot. There. You know what I'm saying?
hang on.
They're no good.
So the castle nut, the threads are too screwed up. I even tried to turn it upside down to catch a couple threads. Tighten it a little bit so we can back it up over here. You know, that's not working. So it's gonna sit right here till they open up right here. Thank goodness we're right next to a parts store. Baxter's, it's actually Carquest, Baxter's now. So anyway, gonna wait for that till they open up. Get a castle nut, put it on it, and get an actual a ratchet that is the right size. Anyway, so that's what we gotta wait for. So, yep.
All right.
Sitting right here in the driveway. There's barely enough room on this side for them to go through. And maybe, I mean, there's a little bit of room here for someone to go through. You gotta go over a curb, so. Well, the store just opened. Kevin just went in there to see if he could get a castle nut. One of the guys that works there came out and opened the door. He's looking over at us, so let's see what we can find out. So, the store opened up. He put a castle nut on there. We're gonna drop it down here in a little bit and drop it down the tire and get it even tighter. So I would check in the.
This thing's a piece of junk. It's ratchets. Just do what it's supposed to do.
So I'll be checking it out later to see if there's any damage underneath to the AR. See if it got scraped up or whatever. You know you're torquing it hard when your leg's doing that. Hang on. Zoom back in. Oops. Torque. 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 Let's see here.
Okay, I'm gonna
Zoom in. Shoot.
all right, I'm gonna dump this down.
Hang on. Look.
Close this hood.
Okay. Well, Kimman, he's back with the trailer, and we're gonna load this baby up and take her home. Well, it's all loaded up, strapped down. Gonna take her home and go from there. Figure out, I guess the threads on the ball joint are bad, so I'm gonna replace that one, and I'm gonna take it somewhere where they can just check everything out underneath there, because obviously it needs to. Boy, last year when my neighbor and I were working on it, we found out that the 3 motor mount bolts where it bolts to the frame, 3 of them on each side. Well, there's only 1 on each side. And then I'm thinking, man, what else is loose? So I'm looking under the hood, looking around, and I'm looking at the rag joint bolt, and I'm thinking, man, that looks like it's out a little bit. And sure enough, he tightened it up 3/4 of a turn or turn plus. I forget how much, but it was loose. I'm not sure what else is loose on this thing, but I got to find out. So I'm going to take it somewhere. I was going to have the hang on. I was going to have an alignment done to it, so when I have that done, I'm just going to have him fix that and check everything else out too. So that's where we are. So he's going to pull around the block and park right here so I can get in. We're going to get the plywood out. So a lot of you haven't seen it, but I got a piece of plywood in the back. We put it on the running board and either put a jack underneath it or we grab it and lift it up so that it's a little more even so I can get in it. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll probably do a little bit more than this, maybe not. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Well, it's 8:50 and we're loaded up and we're headed home after we go to McDonald's and get some sausage and egg McMuffins. It's been a long night and a part of a long morning. So thank you, Kenman. I appreciate it. Anyway, so yeah, we got a new cotter or a castle nut on there, tighten it up as much as he could, and it's not on there all the way still, so I just need a new ball joint or something. Peace out. Hey, do you like Novas? Yeah, me too.